There's been a number of people that have had a profound impact on my life, but there's two in particular, Rhonda Byrne and Lloyd Conant. With The Secret, Rhonda totally shifted my thinking, my business world, my life. Lloyd Conant introduced me to this work of Wallace Wattles way back around 1968. I've never stopped studying it. With The Secret and the Science of Getting Rich, I honestly believe this is going to change the consciousness of the entire world. The world is waking up. They're waking up in great numbers. The Secret is impacting their life. Let me begin by the comments that Stuart Edward White and Harwood White shared with us. They said, "Curious how we acquire wisdom. Over and over again, the same truth is thrust under our very noses. We encounter it in action. We are admonished of it. We read it in the written word. We suffer the experience. We gradually assent to the advice. We approve intellectually the written word, but nothing happens inside us. Then one day, some trivial experience or word or encounter stops us short. A gleam of illumination penetrates the depths of our consciousness. We see. Usually it is but a glimpse. But on a rare occasion, a brilliant flash reveals truth fully formed, and we marvel that this understanding has escaped us for so long." As I was sharing the words, "Then one day some trivial experience or word or encounter stops us short," I'm quite certain that that's exactly what happens to millions of people as they sit down and turn on the movie The Secret. It's expanding everyone's mind. It's opening up the mind of the world to the way God meant us to live. A gentleman by the name of Steve Bow one time said, "God's gift to us is more talent and ability than we'll ever hope to use in our lifetime. And our gift to God is to develop as much of that talent and ability as we can in this lifetime." I believe that's what The Secret is waking people up to. Many years ago, I had the very good fortune of working on the stage with Eric Hoffer. He said something that was rich with truth, and it stuck in my mind. He said, "In times of change, the learners will inherit the earth, while the learned find themselves beautifully equipped to deal with a world that no longer exists." Well, think about that. He said, "In times of change, the learners will inherit the earth." I took that to be metaphorical, that they'll be happy, healthy, and wealthy. Well, the learned find themselves beautifully equipped to deal with a world that no longer exists. Our world is changing. The world's not getting bigger, it's getting smaller. We're dealing in a global marketplace today. It's not uncommon for people to talk a number of times a day from opposite sides of the globe. The world is changing. And the learners will become the happy, healthy, wealthy ones. There's no such thing as a learned individual. There's no such thing as an educated individual. Education comes from the Latin educo, meaning to educe, to develop, or to draw out from within. So learning is not hammering information into our head. It's becoming aware of what's already inside of us. You know, it's conceivable as you sit and watch The Secret that you might think that there's some emotional or capricious God has blessed the people in that movie with something that you haven't got. But that's not the way it is. The whole idea of the movie is to make you aware that what each one of us on that movie are talking about, you have. And it's just simply a matter of becoming aware of it. It's like the Whites said, "Then one day some trivial experience." And it's going to be something small. And it may just be a flash, but I can assure you, if you will study this program like I've studied it, like many other people have studied it, you're going to find that your world is going to start to change. It's almost like looking through a pair of binoculars and you're bringing things into focus. And every time you think it's crystal clear and you just shift it a bit, it becomes clearer. You have infinite potential. There's no end to what you're capable of doing.